So Magdalena, Vienna is an incredibly popular city break destination with an abundance of hotel options. But what exactly is it about these four properties that makes them stand out from the crowd? And why have they been selected to showcase today as part of your webinar?
Well, firstly, it's their location. The hotels are all located in the heart of Vienna, making them the perfect starting point for your discovery through the city. Another thing that these hotels share is their dedication to sustainability, ranging from obviously getting certification, from energy saving measures to locally sourced organic products, social responsibility, and much more. And each of these hotels represent a piece of Viennese charm in their own way and are great examples to experience holidays the Austrian way.
Fantastic. Let's take a look. So Theresa, thank you so much for joining. Let's take a look at Henriette Stadthotel, which is best known for being personal and sustainable, I've heard. Now, TTG always encourages agents to recommend sustainable accommodation where possible. What exactly is Henriette Stadthotel doing to help protect the environment then?
Thank you for asking this question. Yes, at Henriette Stadthotel Vienna, we have a list of 105 measures, sustainability measures in place in order to help to protect the environment. First of all, we only use green electricity. We have an air source heat pump for heating and cooling. And by that, we decrease our carbon footprint immensely. But the measure we're particularly proud of is that we clean 100% chemical free without any with micro dry steam. By that, no chemicals end up in our waters. We were able to reduce our plastic waste immensely, and it has also really positive effects on our health. So it's not only the environmental but also the social sustainable perspective that we could increase by that. So for example, we had an employee who had allergies. And ever since we changed to the micro dry steam, they lost it. And also the guests feel that there's a fresh scent whenever they enter the room, just if it's someone opened the window. So we're really happy about this. And we were able to reduce our water usage by 90% with that. But also in the other departments, for example, at breakfast, we only use organic and regional products. And they're of really high qualities, as well as in our rooms. There we only have natural beddings without plastics, of virgin sheep pillows, for example, maize blankets, so that we can truly say it's sustainable, but our guests also eat better and sleep better. But yeah, sustainability has been a topic that's really important for us for several years now. We've been rewarded with the EU Eco label in 2005, and ever since then we received many other rewards. Even 3 weeks ago we received the Sustainable Hospitality Award, which was given to hospitality companies in the whole German-speaking area. Yeah.
Amazing. It's great that you're able to be so eco-conscious and improve the guest experience at the same time. That's great.
Yes. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the hotel's location. Why is it such a great base in Vienna, and what type of visitor is it best going to suit?
Yeah, so Henriette Stadthotel Vienna is centrally located right between St. Stephen's Cathedral and the big Ferris wheel Prater. It's located in the 2nd district, which is a really vibrant district, and it is the home of the waltz king Johann Strauss, his wife Henriette. That's why we're called Henriette. And the world famous Blue Danube song. Or waltz. It's really a district where you can experience the true Vienna. You can dive into Viennese handcrafts, visit local markets and restaurants where actually the locals meet. So it's perfect if you want to start strolling around the city, for a walking tour. But also if you want to get around the city a little bit quicker and more convenient, there's a subway station right at Henriette's doorsteps. So if you arrive, there's a great airport connection, but also if you want to visit any attractions, you will get there so easily and so quickly. But also to the exhibition center, which is also just a few minutes away. So actually it's super convenient for both leisure guests and business guests of all ages.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing some information.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So now we're going to move on to the Bristol Hotel, which celebrated its 130th anniversary last year. So welcome, Luca.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And I know this hotel is part of Marriott's luxury collection, so it sounds like it's best for agents, clients with larger budgets. And what can you tell us about this hotel that's really going to make those clients want to visit?
Sure. Thanks for the question. First of all, I describe in 3 words the Hotel Bristol: historical boutique hotels. That's most important to classify, especially for the agency on the call. We are historical in the sense the hotel, as you mentioned, we celebrated a big birthday last year, 130 years from the opening, 1892. This hotel has seen throughout these 130 years several types of customers, from president royals, famous artists, famous music singers, and it's been part of the history of the whole city. We have experienced, of course, a big the Second World War. For example, customers in our hotel during the World War, after the World War, was the American troops. That was a special customer, I have to say. We hope we never have this experience again, but we have proof of their stay, because, for example, the staircase has been marked by their raffle when they were too excited that something happened. So they used to celebrate that way. So we have still marks, live marks in the hotel of this past, which is great in the hotel. Second thing is the location of the hotel. It's really the best location to explore Vienna. We are literally built opposite the famous Viennese opera house. So any music lovers, this is one of the reasons many guests stays at the Bristol, because they want to go to the opera, they want to go to the Musikverein for the New Year's concert. So this is part of the cultural experience that anyone can start visiting when they stay in the Bristol. Also, walking distance, we are talking about only 10 minutes walking, is the same famous St. Stephen's Cathedral, the shopping area of Vienna, where you have the boutique, Louis Vuitton, Prada, and some very important local brands, like Austrian local brands like Lobmeyer, as a major glass company founded 200 years ago, by the way, in Vienna, which is only 10 minutes away from the hotel. And as I always mention, from our hotel, walking distance, you can literally explore the museum, which is Vienna, open air with the beautiful architecture, a lot of contemporary museum like the Albertina, which is just behind the opera, and maybe the Belvedere, the famous one for the Klimt collection with the famous Kiss, which is over there.
Amazing, thank you. Now, I've heard that the hotel's a big hit with music lovers, as you said, because of the opera. Is that the kind of the key musical attraction for visitors?
It is. We have many customers coming to Vienna, especially the culture, I would say cultural music, and as well a mix of business because of the location we have. It's right there. The opera house is in Karlsplatz, which is the major hub in terms of metro trams connection. So from our location, you can literally, for any reason you are in Vienna, you can explore either on foot or with a public transportation. In a radius of 30 minutes, you reach all the major sightseeing points. Music is important. We have, to give you a little story, the majority of the room facing the opera house. I have a third of my rooms facing that. They are all dedicated to the managing director that operated the opera in that period of time when they were in charge. So we have the Gustav Mahler room. We have many of them nominated, many local contemporary artists like Pavarotti, for example, stayed in our hotels. And the Bristol Bar, which is very famous in the city of Vienna. Any opera lovers actually come before or after any major performances in my hotel, simply because it's across the street. You want to have a snack or a cocktail with your friend and you share such a beautiful experience. So it's just convenient to do so. On the other hand, that you mentioned before, the luxury collection, the Hotel Bristol is part of the luxury collection, so part of Marriott International. And we are also part of major consortia Virtuoso program like Virtuoso, American Fine Hotels and Resort, Signature. So if any agency online are listening to this recording, basically, you can also look at our inventory on their portals. You can book directly on GDS as well, or via the portal that they are using on daily basis for their customers.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Luca.
Pleasure. Thank you again for the opportunity.
now let's take a look at the Souci Hotel. So thank you, Theresa, for joining.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I've heard Souci is known as the Champagne Hotel, which is very exciting. And why is this?
Yeah, that's right. So at the Souci, you start your day sparkling with champagne included in the breakfast. And the rooms and suites of the Souci are designed in a modern way, very luxurious with artworks in all the rooms. But our Le Bar is designed in a completely different way. It's like a mini version of the Castle of Versailles in France. And there we serve more than 100 different champagnes and more than 10 different champagnes by the glass. So you can truly indulge yourself in the champagne experience. And for those who want to get to know even more about champagne, we also offer private exclusive champagne tastings on a daily basis. So you can taste 3 different kinds of champagnes there with the explanation of our chef de bar. So these tasting experiences are for sure a perfect gift and a perfect highlight during a stay at the Souci.
Fantastic. And what can guests do when they're not sipping champagne? That could be either within the walls of the hotel or in the surrounding area. What would guests typically get up to?
So the hotel itself already offers so many things to experience, like, for example, the champagne breakfast that I mentioned, which is served until 2 p.m. on weekends. And of course, there's also the Souci Spa that is included in a room rate with the longest hotel pool of Vienna, with 2 saunas, a steam bath, a relaxation and a fitness area. So yeah, you can spend relaxing and exciting hours within the hotel itself. But also the surrounding area offers so much. Our hotel is located right in between the cultural, so the imperial and the artistic city center. So all the main sites of the old city center are located within walking distance. And also the 7th district with a very lively artsy scene is right next to the hotel. So there you find different restaurants, bars, many art galleries, handicraft shops, and yeah, different design shops. And of course, Vienna's best museums right opposite of the hotel, the Art History Museum, Museum of Modern Art. So yeah, the surroundings offer so much to do as well.
Fantastic. It sounds great. Thank you so much for sharing the information today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So last but not least, the Harmonie Vienna. Sonja, welcome. Where is the Harmonie located and what makes it such a special place to stay?
Hi. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Harmonie Vienna is located in what is called the heart of Vienna, in the 9th district, close to the city center. The neighborhood is known for its rich culture and historic heritage. Visitors appreciate the French flair in the Serviten Quarter or the Sigmund Freud Museum in the nearby Jewish Quarter. The hotel building itself was designed by Art Nouveau architect Otto Wagner. The name of our hotel can be traced back to the Harmonie Theater, a former theater situated on the Harmonie Gasse Road. The theater was constructed over 150 years ago, according to plans of Otto Wagner. Considering this rich history, I developed a concept revolving around culture and performing arts. Guests can experience our focus on art and culture through our collaborations with the leading cultural institutions like the State Opera, the State Ballet, the Burgtheater, the Belvedere, Albertina, the Volksoper, and also the Biennale Film Festival.
Amazing, thank you. Now I know, like the other hotels we've heard about today, the Harmonie is really hot on sustainability as a concept. And what can you tell us about the hotel's responsible philosophy and how it affects the guest experience?
Sustainability is part of what we do every day in small and big things. And we were awarded with the Austrian and the European Eco label. The hotel was redesigned with sustainability and energy efficiency in 2013. We offer regional organic food from producers we know in person. We use energy efficient systems in our hotel building and cooperate with university departments to further develop our concept. And we carry the cost of public Vienna transport system for our employees. And by the way, I drive a small electric car and do all my shopping and the trips with my little daughter together with the electric car. And by the way, the Souci quarter close to the hotel, where the Harmonie Hotel is located, pursues sustainability as a neighborhood project too.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sonja, for joining today.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So just to wrap up with everyone on screen, see all your beautiful faces here. Magdalena, is there anything else that travel agents should know about selling city breaks to Vienna at the moment?
Yes, there's actually one thing I wanted to mention now. So Tattoo Holidays has recently announced a new direct flight connection from Manchester to Vienna, starting with the winter flight plan 2023-2024. So obviously this may be quite an interesting information to some of you. Obviously, in addition to the frequent flight connections, there are already between various UK hubs and Vienna.
Okay, great. And what would be your advice for booking the 4 hotels that we've heard from today? And what's the best way to lock in a booking?
So the 4 hotels you heard of today are all part of the Austria Hotel Collection. It's a curated list of 19 hotels across all of Austria, including hotels for city breaks, as you've heard of today, as well as alpine stays. All of them show the best in Austrian hospitality. So if you want to find out more about the Austria Hotel Collection, but in particular about the 4 hotels you heard of today, and also how to reach out to them, then please check out the detailed presentation that comes with this video. It gives you all the relevant information on the hotels, but also how you can reach out to them for more information or to book.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Magdalena, and to the rest of you as well for joining.
Thank you so much, Madeleine.